Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis made an announcement that there'll be sort of an official government investigation. He didn't actually go into too much detail what it consisted of, but that essentially there would be a panel or a research into Bitcoin Cash mining and legal tender with some kind of results or announcement or something by 2023, so that March 2023, so that there would be time for due diligence. It's probably a matter of interpretation whether it was like, we'll look into it and update you then, or we're planning to have it done by then. But then Roger cheekily asked, then are you racing? Which one is going to be first? You know, St. Martin or or St. Kitts. So Bitcoin Cash is now in the arena, competing to be one of only two cryptos that have that going on as a legal tender status. What did you think about that announcement? And you said it kind of might be too early in March, but 2023 is a time frame. How are things looking there?
Yeah, I'm not surprised that St. Kitts is a bit ahead of us, because also remember in 2020 they also passed a general cryptocurrency legislation that actually set up infrastructure to be able to you can open exchanges, you can open crypto related companies here. So they have some of the basic legislation already drafted. In our case, we have no legislation at all in St. Martin related to crypto at all. So our jump to legal tender is going to have to encompass both. We're going to have to legislate and define cryptocurrency, for example. In their legal system, that is defined. So you have to define it. It's a bit of legal mumbo jumbo. But I think that it's good. Like I mentioned earlier, the more countries that are looking at adopting anything, first of all, that's good. The fact that St. Kitts and Nevis, and my prediction is that they will make it in March. Politically speaking, it's not something. Remember, there was another government that was in charge before this government recently got elected, and that government was pro BCH and pro crypto. Now that government is now the opposition in government. How do they oppose something that when they were in office they were vehemently for? I think actually what that would cause is a very united parliament in St. Kitts, saying whatever differences we have with this government, one thing we can agree on is BCH legal tender. And I predict, my personal prediction, this is not based on any inside information or anything, just looking at the political landscape, is that the Prime Minister is doing the right thing, which is more for the population, due diligence, getting all the information and making sure that's part in the explanatory notes of his legislation. But I do think March 2023, St. Kitts will be legal tender.